Welcome to Sage Sisters. We are sisters, besties, moms, and co-founders having a fun catch-up on parenting and life. Hey, I'm Ann.
And I'm Kate. What up, Tanny? And I'm so excited to pod today. Da-da-da-da-da.
I know. We pre-recorded a podcast last week, and it feels like we have been delayed in catching up.
I know. I've been saving stuff too, so I feel like it's going to be a juicy one.
Last week I was like, we have to podcast. I have all these things going on I want to share. And so now we kind of have 2 weeks of updates from people. So,
well, it's actually, I think it's my topic, or let's just pretend it is. But I just wanted to do a huge catch up. I have so many things I've been wanting to
I love it.
Share. And we've been texting and stuff, but both of us have been busy. Launch week was busy. So we just haven't had as much nonsensical hours on end to catch up on every little thing. So here we are.
100%. I feel like we have just been kid busy too.
Totally.
Per the usual. This is no surprise. We always talk about this. But I have not caught up with you or our older sister Sarah in what seems like forever. It actually has been 2 weeks because I finally caught up with Sarah this morning and she was like saying things and I was like, I'm so sorry, what? And she was like, oh, I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. You don't even know. So I feel like it's been a long time coming.
Okay, well, without further ado, what's your high?
My high has to do with something that happened 2 weeks ago. But my son has been participating in that drive chip putt competition that the PGA puts on. And it's a free national skills competition. And it's a drive, a chip, a putt. They get points. Anyways, long story short, he qualified and is going to the week of the Masters. So he's going to the finals and it is held at Augusta National.
Oh my gosh.
And we had no expectations of him winning. I had kind of mentioned we were going to go to the Pinehurst, which was the last one, the regionals.
And there's like four levels, right? There's like city, state, regional, national.
That's right. And the only one winner out of regionals goes to the Masters. And so we were like, I'm so excited he went to Pinehurst. Like, what a cool opportunity. So we drove our family. We had the cutest weekend. We got an Airbnb. We went for fun. We got him and my husband did like a little 9-hole course called the Cradle, which is so cute. My daughters and I got to watch them because it's like a more chill course. What is meant for families and fun and like everybody.
How long of a drive was that?
It was, I thought it was 6 hours. It was 8.
Oh.
Yeah. So
it was
a car trip. I should have done a little more research, but the whole weekend was so cute. We had like a long weekend. And honestly, during the competition, we were like, just have fun, just go. And at the end, when Phil and I looked at each other and realized he could win, we were like so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, is he going to pull this off? And he did. He's one of.
Oh my God. I am so proud of Ace Man.
Unbelievable.
First of all, this kid doesn't play golf. Can we start there? Can we start with the fact that like the other kids he's up against are like have been golfing since they were 3. They have custom clubs. Like
it was wearing tennis shoes because he doesn't own golf shoes yet. He was using his sister's purple club for the drive because it just happens to be more of his length than the other club he has.
He's a stud athlete. This kid is good at everything, and he just went out there and ripped it. He's a gamer too. Like stress, no worries.
I was like having a heart attack on the sidelines when he would get ready to go, and he's like waving, like just goes up. Doesn't spend a lot of time in between hits because he's confident and cool, calm, and collected. I'm like, good for him. Like I need that energy. But I just
got it from somewhere over there. I feel like you used to have this pre-parenting.
I did. So maybe he just is, I named him Ace because that was my initials before marriage. So maybe
he's got some Ace energy.
And
also, doesn't it speak to like performance when you're just relaxed and have no expectations and you go just crush it versus like being all nervous and
totally. So we're trying to keep that same energy when we go a couple months from now.
Totally. Yeah. You can't go all custom club on him now.
No. So anyways, it was just such a great experience. The PGA puts this, I've been telling all the moms who are asking questions about it for their own kids. It's such a cute competition. No matter how you do, they do a good job. And they're all about wanting junior youth golfers to love the sport. Mm-hmm. So they really go all out for this free competition. And it is, anyways, it's just been a true delight. And his love for golf is coming out. And I just have to mention one humorous part, which is right after he won, we didn't really know what to expect. They shuffle him off where the Golf Channel's interviewing him.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, I didn't prepare this kid for any kind of interview on live TV. It was, or not live, but on TV. And he was so funny. Like he was nervous. He wasn't nervous in the competition. Yet? He was nervous on the
interview.
In the interview. It has not aired. I think that they do like they televise the next one.
Okay. And so they'll use clips and stuff.
They'll use clips and they sprinkle it in during the week of the Masters. So
oh my goodness.
Who knows if they'll pull a clip from there. I mean, it was just hilarious. He just went like so nervous. But anyways, it was.
Well, you sent me a couple pictures. I was following along on the share drive. And then when he was in it, I was like, text me. How's he doing? But it was like such a real setup. It was like boom mics and lights and interviewers. I mean, like what 8-year-old is ready for that?
No one. And then they interviewed Phil and I, and
how'd you guys ready. Do?
We did not do well. Like I will say, like I was trying to be polite, and they would ask us a question, and like I would kind of look to Phil to answer first, like giving the husband the first rite of passage. He blew it every time. I was like, what? He was so bad. He would like clam up, repeat himself. And I was like, okay, let me take
And you're
this
a sage sister. You're on air all the time. You clammed up.
I think I pulled Phil out of the gutter. I was doing my best to get Phil's interview to a decent place.
Oh my God, hilarious.
So I'm like, maybe they'll be able to pull some clips together, but I laughed.
Time for some post.
We were dying. Post. I walked away and Ace goes, well, I did better than you guys.
Better at golfing and better at interviewing.
Yeah, I laughed so hard. So anyways, it was all cute. And I actually, a few podcasts ago, said I wanted to be in my golfing era. Like I'm channeling golf wife after I went to the Masters for the first time last year because a friend won the lottery. No anything. I guess golf mom.
The lottery to get Masters tickets,
correct.
To be clear.
So sorry. That doesn't make sense if you're not a golf fan. Yes, it is very hard to win tickets to the Masters. My friends did it. They invited us. I've never been. What a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to channel golf like hot wife.
Yeah.
Golf mom doesn't really have the same energy.
I think it could.
Okay. I'm going to try.
MILF.
Golf MILF. Ace will love it.
Ew. Okay. Never mind. That sounded creepy. What's so funny is I also had golf on one of my topics today.
You did. Okay.
Is it the season? What's going on here? I've got big golf energy as well. Maybe Ace got me excited.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do it. Or maybe just like the weather's cooling off and it's like, ooh, wouldn't it be nice to be outside with a crisp breeze, not like sweltering in the heat?
Yeah.
So maybe all of the above.
Golf season. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't wait to get back to it because I feel like I have more in that category.
Okay, good. We'll talk more about golf energy in a bit.
Okay. Well, what's your high?
I am just still riding the wave of a great launch week. Not to make this, all sage having, but man, to have a launch week with no fire drills.
Mm-hmm.
Never known it. I've been doing entrepreneurship for 20 years. Usually launch week is a stressful, like, something broke. Go fix ASAP.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing broke within the product.
Nothing broke. Nothing. We got some great feedback. Some people were a little confused here and there.
Mm-hmm.
All normal, all good, all fixable.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, though, it went out. We've been getting great feedback. I don't know, just like all of like my bundle of nerves going into like what's about to drop.
Right.
No major issues. Lots of great feedback. I was like, yes. Good
now
data coming in so far. So I'm like, oh, yes.
Yeah. Now we just need to get it shared. Tell everyone.
But, so here is my mental model. Here's where I'm at. So last week was launch, and I actually took Thursday and Friday off to golf.
Mm-hmm.
We had worked our booties off for the few weeks leading up to launch. There was so much, and it was all ready to go. So it's like, I felt like you and I had it in a good spot, and I wanted to take time. I'm in a big celebrate every single win headspace.
I love that.
I know how hard entrepreneurship is. I've done this a few times.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this was a big milestone. I'm glad we took time to celebrate it with the team. And I'm proud of myself because Kate 1.0 would not have taken any time off, let alone launch week. Never.
Yeah.
I took 2 days off, did minimal work, and golfed in this golf tournament. It was so fun.
Love that. And you need that. What good I did for your mental health. It's so good.
It was great. So now to me, this week starts, I now have turned the page on that chapter okay, now we're at a new chapter. New chapter is called distribution. And now we have a lot of work to do, but it's like, I'm in a good headspace for it. I'm ready for it. I'm excited about it. So like,
yeah.
Launch week went great. I also have to shout out my mom tribe. When I took these 2 days off, I forgot Chris was out of town. He had a bachelor party.
Oh, man.
So I was like booked with fun stuff for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was basically like, oh crap, how am I going to do this?
Yeah, you don't have any.
Cal had 3 separate play dates on Thursday.
Yeah.
One before school.
He's rolling one to the next.
I was like, you got an 8 a.m. play date with Logan, and you got a after school play date with Tyson, and then
that's hilarious.
I mean, it was comical.
Yeah.
But I had so many people be like, how can I help? And I was just like, God bless it. Like sharing responsibility across families. Yeah. Chef's kiss.
We still need to get better at it, but I love my mom tribe too. I feel like my mom tribe helps me more with my mental health than like with actual kid logistics. But that's not true, actually. There are so many times I have a core people to text that's like, does your daughter want to earn $10 and come over here and sit with 2 of my kids while I run out to go get something? I have that access all the time to be like, oh, I'm in a pickle. Can you help me?
Totally.
So, yeah. Okay. I love that.
So anyways, great week. What was your low?
My low was, okay. I have mentioned before that I've been on a kick to make lunches for my children every day at school.
Yes.
And partially because it's not free at our school. We talked about that. 2, it's not healthy choices. And we are just trying to get them to eat better, make better choices. And our school, they allow them to buy ice cream every day if they want, etc. So we were just like setting the tone at the beginning of the school year. I'm going to make lunches. I already make it for my other daughter who's younger, and I have to make it for her school. So it just, I don't mind it. Found out all of a sudden, I haven't been checking our School Bucks app that you put money in. That is basically how they deplete and buy things.
Oh, no.
Because we haven't needed to. And all of a sudden I got a low balance. And I was like, low balance? What are we buying? So I look at it. Lola has been purchasing double lunches. She's been purchasing lunch and snacks every day, even though she comes home with an empty lunchbox.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. So Phil and I...
trading, or is she's just chowing down?
I think that she's doing a mix. I think she's eating the stuff she wants out of it, dumping the rest, and then eating what she wants from the lunch at school.
I see.
And I'm sure they're not all healthy choices. And so when she got home, Phil and I were kind of giggling about it before, but we were like, when she gets home, we're serious, Yeah. So Phil set him up. He set him down. It was the funniest thing. Ace and Lola come in. They sit down, and Phil goes, so I want to start by saying that we can see everything you guys purchase at school. I just want to make sure you're aware that
did her face just go white?
Mom and I have access. Now I'm going to ask you the next part, which is you don't lie to me, but does anybody want to tell us anything? And Ace is like already nervous. He's my rule follower. And he was like, well, one time I bought a bag of chips like a week ago. And we're like, it's not about you. He's like our rule follower. He's like,
Lola's waiting for someone else to take the fall just in case that was what you got.
He's fessing up. And then all of a sudden Lola goes, well, I have been buying lunches. And she told us, she fessed up to the whole thing. And it was like a good learning moment. And we said to her, you have to basically earn $20 and give it back to us. So like you spend $20 you shouldn't have, and you're going to earn it back. And moving forward, if you want to have conversations about what goes in your lunch and have a little bit more say, because she's like, I'm just hungry. You don't pack enough food. And I'm like, baloney. Yeah. So anyways, I was like, you can have a say, but you will not do this. And anyways, so she had to go like pick up dog poop outside. You would have thought we were torturing her.
Oh yeah. Well, we've been living. Okay, it's funny. I have multiple lows because we have so much going on.
Yeah.
Similar vibes over here for my low.
Okay.
I have been working on this video for Sage about how to lock down your kid's iPad that we're going to drop soon. So I was playing around with my kids' iPads and looking at settings and taking screenshots and all this stuff. Well, apparently in that effort, I toggled off on Grace's iPad the ask to buy toggle, which basically is like she can't get apps out of the App Store unless I approve them. Right. She has to ask to buy a new app or even download a new app. So she did. Long story short, I had toggled it off. She found that somehow that I had toggled.
Savvy. Kids are so savvy.
So I was on her iPad for something. I was like, wait a second. How the heck is Roblox on this iPad? You know, I'm
Roblox the worst. That's what we always promote as like the must not do as a parent.
So of course my heart dropped. I'm like, oh my God. And I start looking. She also had subscribed to one called Famify.
Oh, no.
$7 a week. I'm like, this app, I'm going to complain with the Better Business Bureau. It's a trick for kids who accidentally like click it and then it's $7 every single week.
What is that one about? Because it sounds awful by name.
It's horrible. It is.
I don't know that one.
Good. Here's what I learned after I like got in there. It's like you are like making these TikTok videos.
Oh no.
But the people are all AI, the recipients. Even worse, arguably.
Even worse.
But they give you feedback on all your stuff and then you post it and AI even comments and it's like all, you're amazing. And like,
so you're posting it to AI only, like to get responses?
Okay. Yeah. But anyways,
sounds terrible.
All of it horrific. And then, you know, I got into Roblox and she was playing this game. Like she had like created an account. And anyways, I was furious.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't had anything like that yet. She hasn't done anything like so devious.
The deception of Lola and Grace.
And of course, she also knows I'm so anti. So it's like this was motive. This was, you know, it's like go through it. So anyway, she gets home from school and I said, could I speak with you in the other room? And I said, I was on your iPad today. And she immediately was like,
she knew.
She knew. She just immediately started tearing up.
Oh, yeah. You got tears. I don't get tears yet.
Oh, yeah. She had shame. Well, at first I was like, is this a trick or, you know, but she immediately was like, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And I said, well, did you know that Famify app was $7 a week? And, you know, luckily I caught it in the first week, but like,
right.
Did you know that? Did you know that like when you set up Roblox, you know, you set yourself up for 13, which would have given you access to all this stuff. Like she lied about her age.
Oh, no.
So anyways, I had to think about like, well, what consequences for a 9-year-old like I don't know. We just haven't really had that much experience with like needing this level of discipline.
Right.
So I talked to Chris about it and he was just like, you know, we were brainstorming. It's like ground them from what? Like,
right.
So timeout like feels like she's kind of in this. Nah.
Well, and especially if it's delayed timeout and you don't want to punish yourself. I always think about that too. Like, what's a punishment that's not going to really hurt me as a parent?
Well, I did. So here's what we decided. No iPad or any like individual screens. If the family was still watching TV, she could still participate, but no other screens.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
No treats for a week.
Okay.
And then she had to pay back the
So you did the payback too. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that there is something in that because it's about like learning about money too.
Consequences.
Yeah, exactly. And like what that money actually is. So that's why we've had this like chore list for her to she always does chores. We've been getting better at that. I don't even think I've told you, but we've like had them doing certain like Ace feeds the dogs, Lola unloads the dishwasher. We've been doing more of that. But like this was like trying to get a step further. So it really felt like it. And her having to poop or scoop her up dog poop was perfect because she was horrified.
We only pay for car washing and laundry. They have to do the other stuff as just like, you know, rent, so to speak.
Yeah.
So anyways, she was doing her laundry, trying to make up the money. But anyways, she has this whiteboard in her room. And she started like at the end of the night journaling on her whiteboard. I'm like, why don't you put it in a journal so you can keep it? But whatever.
Not quite the journal vibes of keeping it hidden, but I like it.
No. So she had on Thursday, she had journaled on her board, the very bad day.
Oh, no.
And I read it. I was like, I had tears when I was laughing. I meant to take a picture, but she erased it.
Was it like a poem or what was it?
Kind of. It was like, when I went to school, my mom was not mad. But when I came home, my mom was furious. I was a naughty girl.
Naughty girl.
I downloaded, you know, games that were 12 plus. Tell me you're a technology.
I was just going to say, what an absolute, that's you talking right there.
Yeah, I know. She said, I downloaded some apps that were 12 plus. But then she's got to get her digs in there too. She goes, but I don't think my mom understands what it's like when your friends have access to some of these apps and you don't. And I was so jealous.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good learning lesson because it's what we try to talk about.
I know. But then at the last, she goes, I hope they'll understand. The very bad day.
The very bad day.
Like, oh my God.
That's bold. You should have taken a picture of it.
I know. It was like late at night. And I was like, I'll take it in the morning. And then she had erased it.
Yeah.
And then the next day was like, it was a better day today, but I can't have treats and screens.
Well, it's just the beginning of us having to fight the battle of kids have other things that you will not. And it is our family's choice.
Well, so if you have any 9-year-olds out there and you do not have ask to buy turned on, highly recommend one toggle. But if you accidentally toggle it off, Godspeed.
Yeah.
Man. So anyways, that was kind of funny. And then I had another low. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going on too much. But do you remember I was like bitching and moaning about this slip schedule for the school?
Oh, actually, I think this is crazy. You should bring this up again because I can't believe that you have to do this.
Okay. So Grace goes to school at 8, but my son, who's a late bird, goes to school at 8:40. So he can't take the bus at 8:40. So we have to take him.
Yeah. And anyways, the kid's already going and needs to be there at a different time. That's nuts to me.
It's nuts. Yeah. And so a lot of families will sit in the parking lot for 40 minutes, but the school won't watch them in the gap. So anyways, I went through this with Grace and it was a total pain in the ass. And now we're going through it again with Calvin. And I saw it coming. So maybe like 9 months ago, I was like, I'm going to see if we can get a solution for these gaps, a childcare solution. So I had talked to the kids country and the aftercare programs to see if they could provide like a reasonably priced solution. I wasted a lot of time and it's now has to be a district decision. We got to loop in more schools. It's like, I'm getting an education at the bureaucratic nature of all school things.
Not good.
So then I start working with the principal and I say, hey, like, I think this is really painful for a lot of families. And I'm on the PTA. So, we've taken a lot of feedback and this is something I'd love to talk to you about. So I got my hopes up because the principal seemed like very receptive and I sent out a survey with her. She said, well, let's collect some data. So send out the survey.
You love data.
Yeah. So I thought we were just like on a path to victory here. And then sent out the survey, got the answers back. The answers were exactly what I expected, which was that 90% of the first grade families said it was a hardship. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you think?
Right.
And I was just hopeful that like there was this meeting coming up and it was going to be presented and maybe there would be this elegant solution. Anyways, it didn't even get brought up at the meeting.
No dice.
Maybe it will in due time, but I was feeling really disappointed by the bureaucratic slow.
Yeah.
Like, can no one think creatively about how to solve this? Like I have 5 solutions ready to go. Who wants to listen and like lean into
the answer is no one wants to listen.
No one wants to listen. So I was feeling down and out. Maybe someday this will be a victory, but it will probably be long after I can take advantage of it. So.
Yeah. You won't get credit for it. That's for damn sure.
I don't care about credit. I care about this god-awful schedule that we are living through.
Well, you should turn it into a cute moment. We have a gap between dropping my 2 older ones off and Lily because they go to a different school. It's weirder that you go to the same school. But we always go get like a little muffin at our local coffee shop with her. And it's so sweet, like one-on-one little bonding. And either Phil and I go together when we can, or we alternate based on schedules. Like if I have a call or if he has a call, we'll do it.
Well, the problem is you guys are all like East Coast Central time. If I couldn't start till 9.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You want to bump everything back an hour?
No, I mean, it depends if you're going to not play tennis then.
Oh, you dirty dog. It doesn't work. We have a product stand up at 8:15 every single day. Like the math don't math. So luckily my husband's amazing, stepped up and said like, I'll take him most days. And he's been doing that. So yeah, but he had to bump meetings and like, we're it's dancing over here. Anyways, I thought I had this genius fix and lo and behold.
Yeah. Can't fix everything.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay. Did you have a low or did I just talk for an hour?
I did have a low, but you forgot it. It was the Lola lunch where
the Lola
she was
lunch.
doing the same thing, sneaking lunches and paying for it. I said, it's an innocent deception, but it's still deception nonetheless. So we've got to nip it in the bud. But I was kind of like, yeah.
Totally.
She's going to be the one.
Parenting.
testing us every time.
Oh, parenting.
All
right. Well, let's get into it. We have so many things to catch up on. So I was just like, where should we start? Do you have one that you're like feels juicy that you want to start with?
Well, I have one. Yeah, I watched partial Emmys last night. I don't know if you watched the Emmys. I don't really like award shows, nor do I care a lot about who wins and hearing their speeches.
Through the fashion a lot of times the day after.
100%. So I like fashion, and I usually just want highlights of some things that happened.
Yeah.
But Nate Bargatze, I always say his name. I don't know if that's 100% how you say it.
That sounded good to me.
He is fabulous, and he was the host. So it intrigued me because he came up with this system, which was like, speeches go long. The TV always has to like cut people off.
Yeah, and it's always awkward.
Show. It's always awkward. So he came up with this thing that I thought was hilarious, which was he's going to donate $100,000 to the Boys and Girls Club. Everybody has 45 seconds to speak. For every second you go over, he takes away $1,000. And for every second you go under, he gives back $1,000.
Oh, that's genius.
And it was like a rolling tap. So the whole thing was like, you're doing it. And he like brought out like the kids so they would have to look at them on occasion. And I just thought the whole concept was hilarious, Genius. And like he did it well where he was like, look, I know everybody wants to speak and you have your moment, but we're running a TV show here. You got 45 seconds. Like, do your things.
And then you penalize the kids if you go long. It's totally genius. It was great incentive alignment.
And the only reason I tuned in was to kind of see how that was going. So it was brilliant from that standpoint as well. But overall, the speeches annoyed me. So many went over. He actually joked that he made money at the end. They went so far over. And it just was kind of a little bit like blind to the humor. You have 45 seconds, take it and leave. Like nobody really cares if you're outside of the industry. These long speeches, you did your thing, you won your moment. I'm so happy for you. But the standard is 45 seconds. Get your speech down. Like if I've ever given a speech and I have a time frame, I hit the time frame. So I was a little bit annoyed.
Nobody wants a long. Yeah. Well, they're also self-absorbed. It's like they think they're 15 seconds over, a minute over is like
I have to admit that's the vibe it gave off. So it was at the end of me being like, Nate, you're a genius. I love this. I was a little bit just like irked with the whole industry.
Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's annoying. However, of course, at the end, he ended up donating $250,000. You knew he would anyways. And he gave like somebody else chipped in. So they ended up donating $350,000 to the Boys and Girls Club. So they made it right. But it wasn't because the people actually helped out. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that there were some that really like went out and tried. I think John Oliver maybe was one. I might be misspeaking, but like he just did it real fast so he could give money back. Like that's what the energy should have been for everyone. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that was on my mind.
Not to ignore you. I just wanted to see the fashion immediately. I forgot this happened. So I was clicking through.
Any good? The ones I saw were like Kate Hudson had her moment where it was kind of like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days yellow dress, which I thought was charming. Mm-hmm. There were a few other people that just looked great. Sydney Sweeney looked hot. Like there was some good.
Some of these are interesting. Jenna Ortega's is definitely interesting. The one with the jewels all over the top.
I'll have to pull that one up and see. Mm-hmm. I thought everybody looked pretty great though. I didn't think that there were any major crazy ones that I saw.
It looks classic, which I'm kind of here for.
Yeah.
A lot of pretty ones though.
Yeah. Well, and the other side of that is
Sarah Paulson always has weird ones. Maybe that's like part of her brand.
I think so. She kind of pulls it off too. I think like I kind of expect it.
Scarlett Johansson, what a babe.
Yeah. There was a lot of good looking dresses and classic. That's what it was. Well, the other flip side besides fashion is Adolescents won a bunch. Mm-hmm. No surprise, but it does kind of say a good thing about the culture. People are really aware of how bad social media is for kids and all these different things. So it won like 8 things, best actor, supporting actor, all these things. And so I just kind of thought it was like a good call out too of like, I'm not surprised it was like a talking point this year.
Yeah.
And it actually won a lot. And I think that the topic is on point with everything we're trying to do.
Totally. Yeah. Increase that awareness, baby.
Yeah. Exactly.
I feel like Hollywood always does it in like a little bit of an annoying way though, you know? It's like,
and what do you mean?
this is the topic that's like in vogue. So now they're going to all be like really virtue signaling all about it, when of course they're all on social media all the time. All right, I'll stop being Monica. Never mind. Great job. Way to bring it up.
All right, what do you got for us? Let's pivot and get your energy a little higher over there.
I'll pick the one that has the highest good energy. Or should I get the bad energy one just like out of the way?
No, give me high. I need a high.
I am just so ready for fall. I had like a lot of fall fashion. I've been like thinking of fall fashion. You know, I have an October birthday where I will get like, you know, a gift or two from the fam.
Yeah.
But picking out these precious gifts, you know, I've been like, ooh, what should I ask for?
Are they in price range? I always giggle at you being like, all I want is this cashmere sweater. Like, yeah, no shit. Everybody wants that.
I know.
Well, we're all chipping in.
That's the thing. It's like everybody chips in for one item.
Yeah.
This was the research, but I've been researching different things, pinning a few things.
What do you got for us? I love fall fashion.
Well, just in general, I am going to start doing, my nails are still bare, but like I'm ready for a cranberry dark red fall nail.
I went totally nude so I can keep it and prolong it, but I was almost thinking either nude or the fall. Yeah. I mean, my lipstick, your lipstick, we kind of got fall colors going.
I went with it's hot as heck here, but I was so into fall. I was like, where's that thin rust color red? Like I'm ready for the fall colors.
Yeah.
I also realized I need like another mule shoe, like a transitional, not sandals, not boots. Like what's your fall medium shoe?
Did you find one?
I'm still looking, so open to suggestion. It seems like everything's Mary Jane style.
Yeah.
And that's not my look. It looks cute on other people, but like I feel like it's a little too cutesy for like my vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any cute? I was going to ask you, what's your fall transitional shoe?
Honestly, I need a fall transitional shoe because I usually go tennis shoes into a boot. I don't have like a loafer type.
Yeah.
And because we aren't really wearing work clothes that much, like with the exception of like going out here to a conference or a day or two, I don't have a transitional shoe. So I'm like actually peaked up because I thought you were going to give me something. You've given me nothing.
I pinned a few different ones and I can't decide. I'll send them to you and maybe you can give me some feedback. Okay. One is kind of a square toe ballet flat.
Yeah.
But like I thought the square toe was like a little more interesting. It's cute. It's brown and black. I'm like, that could, that could be classic. That could be years and years shoe.
Yeah.
I don't want anything so trendy that I can't wear it for 5 years. That's my rule.
Yeah, I agree. I want like a loafer style shoe, like a neutral loafer style that's really classic that can go with anything.
I love a loafer. I do have one mule loafer that I wear a lot, but I will say like it's black, it's professional, it's preppy. It's like got a look.
Yeah.
It's great for that look, but I want something more casual, because otherwise I feel like I'm like too dressed up or too preppy for like a casual dinner out or something.
Well, the Adidas shoe, like the cranberry dark red kind of wine color as well as the dark green, I'm obsessed with. Like that's kind of more of my style is a day-to-day tennis shoe that's kind of going fall.
Yep.
That's where I'm going.
I have a red shoe. It's more of a bright red. But I was like, I also pinned like a really
Are these your
pair.
Bowling shoes that I dyed?
Yeah. Grace goes, are you bowling? Do you have bowling shoes? I was like, these are my new red trendy tennis shoes. Please scram.
Now, in your defense, I love them. I think they're great. But when you said bowling shoe, now I can't get it out of my mind.
I can't. Every time I put them on, I think of it. I pinned a pair of like olive green Sambas or Gazelles or whatever. So
Samba,
I haven't bought.
That's the other one.
I haven't bought them yet. I'm not sure. I can't say if they're too trendy. The other thing I really want is wide leg dark denim high waist. And I have one pair of wide leg high waist, but they're very light. It feels like a spring jean.
You need a dark.
I feel like fall screams dark denim.
Yeah.
And the dark denim that I have are boot cut. They're totally wearable, but they're, not the new silhouette, if you will.
Well, I like the wide leg. I like the high waisted. I have a pair of darker ones I'm obsessed with, and I will be wearing them. What I'm nervous about,
because I actually pinned a pair from Spanx, and I was like, "Does Anne have these?"
No, they're not from Spanx, but I do like those. I know exactly which ones you're talking about, and I almost got them, and I'm sure they're great.
Okay, because I have a hard time with length. I am 6 foot tall with long legs. So I need a 35 or 36 inch.
And they have that.
They have a 35. And I'm like, is it going to be long enough?
I think I would give everything it a whirl, else. If you wore it with a flat, it would be totally fine, I think.
Well, the jeans I want, I love this brand AYR, stands for all year round, but it's just like classic, well-made clothes that I would wear pretty much anything they make. And they have the cutest jeans called the Secret Sauce, but the long length is only 33. It's not gonna be long enough. So I'm like, dang it. But I keep trying to find the exact ones. And I can't quite find it. But these Spanx ones look cute. And I feel like, you know, I love a flattering and comfy jean.
I say go for it. The brand has totally turned its head for me, and I love it. Like all the stuff I've bought from it just fits well. It looks nice. I have a pair of like their shorts that I love that are actually like white shorts, nice ones.
I love that it's almost like unbranded, which thank you. Like don't brand it as Spanx. Please.
Yeah, please don't. I hate that. Like I always joke it's like my obsession, but I also don't want to say it out loud all the time. It's like, okay. But like I love it. I love it.
I know. So I think if I prioritize one gift, I actually think I'm going to go with the wide leg, high waist, dark denim, 35-inch Spanx jeans.
I'm worried skinny jeans are going to come back.
I have seen some of the things.
I've seen some of the things.
I kept all my old skinny jeans though, so I'll be ready.
I know, but I don't think I look as good in skinny jeans, so I don't want it to come back.
With the right outfit, the right top, they make legs look like little pencils. I think that's flattering.
The only thing I need to come back with it is the boot over the jean then, because that's the only time they look good, is when you have a boot over the jean with whatever outfit.
And I love like an equestrian boot with a mini skirt. I'm like, I don't own a lot of that. I don't own a lot of mini skirts, but I pinned another skirt that I'm like, I really want that. Is that also going to go above? It's a little houndstooth, very fall.
Yes.
From, I might be saying this wrong because it's French. Cezanne. Sezane.
That sounds right.
Don't come at me if that's wrong. But anyways, the cutest little fall mini skirt that I'm like, oh, I really want that.
Okay, send me that link. I'm going to add it to the show notes because I also want to buy that one too. Can I have the same skirt as you if we live in a different city?
I think so. They also have a lot of colors, but if you've got to copy me, you've got to copy me.
Well, I'm here to say that I want to copy you, so I'm owning it. I love a houndstooth skirt, and a mini skirt is really where it's at for me. It's my best look.
The other thing, just I know I'm pinning too much. I can't even afford all this stuff, but you know the Varley half zips that are so popular? They have a new like rust red that I'm like, oh, that would be luscious to wear that all fall. I also found a brand while I was searching for jeans called American Tall.
Okay.
And I didn't like their jeans, but they had wide leg sweatpants that look like buttery soft and long enough. I'm like,
I'm going to have to know all the secrets because, as you know, my daughter Lola is tracking to be as tall as you and Sarah. So I'm going to have to get in on
the internet's helped a ton. When I was a kid, it was slim pickings and I had to wear the high, like everything was cropped because I couldn't find anything.
Big and tall has expanded much more.
Yes. I'm also looking at Quince, you know, where I got the purses.
Yeah, I love it.
They have cashmere that's affordable.
Okay. I'll check it out.
They have a Jenny Kane knockoff of the fisherman sweater for like $120 that has phenomenal reviews.
Yeah.
They also have like a thinner one, and I love a turtleneck. I feel like it helps with the neck.
I don't. I know you and I have a similar neck, but when I wear a turtleneck, I feel like I go into it. I feel like I'm like a turtle going in and out of my shell. Like it's just not quite hitting.
I feel like it actually makes me look like I have a chin.
No, I always turn and I'm like,
it's like the contour of you, you know?
Yeah, I look around.
You're a turtle inside your
to like
shell.
Poke out.
Yeah, I guess it can't be too loose. It's got to be a tight one.
It's got to be a tighter one. Yeah.
But Quince also had a leather jacket that I pinned that I was like, well priced.
Well, we'll have to pin all these now. Where this is not our obsession section, but could be.
I haven't bought any of these. This is just my wish list.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Well, fall fashion is fun. I love it. I'm so excited for it. And it's still blazing hot here. So I can't wait to actually be able to wear all the stuff.
Yeah, it's aspirational. Okay, what do you got for us?
Well, I don't know if you saw last week. This was one of the ones I sent you immediately. That Taylor Frankie Paul from our Mormon show, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, is now the new Bachelorette.
My mind was blown. I thought it was a spoof.
I agree. So I had seen somebody the day before the announcement post like their who they thought it was going to be. And it was between like Rachel Kirkland or whatever.
She was a shoo-in.
And I love her. And Matt's ex, I would have absolutely loved it to be her too. And there were a few other ones. And then Taylor Frankie Paul was on it. And I just kind of laughed that one off. And then when she was announced, I did a, what? And then I started to think about it. I think it's brilliant.
Oh, you're on team Frankie.
I was voting. If I would have voted the day before, I would have said Rachel. But what I wanted was something to spice it up a little bit. And it's controversial because she has 2 kids from 2 separate people. And obviously she was a part of this swinging.
She's trashy. Can we just say that, or is that too bold?
That's too bold. She was a part of the swinging community.
Exactly. Case in point. And I watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like, she got arrested for domestic violence.
Yeah, it's controversial. It certainly is. But that show has been plummeting as far as viewership. And like, it reeks
of desperation.
Well,
to me, it smells like you're on your last leg when you're casting nothing but drama. You're casting for drama.
So you're not going to watch it?
I was always on team sincerity with Bachelor, which, maybe that's an unpopular opinion. Yeah. But even Bachelor in Paradise, I liked it when it got rid of the people that were there for the wrong reasons. And I liked when I felt like there were some nice people in there and it ended on a sweet note that I was like, okay, I actually was okay with it by the end. I don't like the trashy, I'm 22, there's no way I'm ready for marriage. Like, I honestly think The Bachelor should get really likable. Well, she's probably age appropriate because
she's not 22. Yeah.
Let's look how old she is. My guess is she's 28, but
31. So she's actually right in the spot of like appropriate age. You want to find love for her because however her history of swinging, you went into that show of Secret Lives,
exactly.
Mormon Wives, thinking you were going to dislike her because of the whole background of the story. But she actually is so likable on the show and you're rooting for her. And did she make bad choices? Yes. But you're rooting for her and she's likable, which is why I think that there is a community of people behind her, rallying behind her to have this Bachelor experience and get away from the toxic boyfriend that's causing all these issues together. Not him being the issue, but both of them together don't seem to be the great match.
I'll give it a try. I always say I watch the first episode. If I like the main character, I'll watch for the season. If I don't like the main character, I'm out. I'll give her a shot.
She's not going to be quiet. She's not going to be quiet.
I'm worried they're turning the whole show into Desperate Housewives or that's I always call it that. But I mean,
my housewife show,
your housewife show.
Don't come for my housewife show.
It's just people watch the housewife show for the drama.
Yeah.
They want the characters that are going to throw a champagne glass in your face and start the fight. Right. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not, but it's a specific type of show.
Yeah.
To me, that wasn't The Bachelor. And they're making it into that. Again, even with the money on Bachelor in Paradise, to me, it's like your ratings are down and you guys are grasping at straws here.
You're trying. I still think the sweet spot would be getting a 45-year-old divorcee who wants to find love.
45?
I think that I would really like somebody who is maybe 40 to 45, either single their whole life or have divorced. Maybe already have kids. Maybe they don't. But when somebody really wants and truly is wanting to find love and is chill and wants to do it in the right way and is kind of sick of online dating, that is everybody's norm. Like, we have a friend who's still single.
Agreed, but it could just be 29 or 30 or 31 who's like sincerely looking for someone and is sick of online dating and like has their own friend group and like has a career.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's the same recipe of what we're calling for. Maybe your age is a little lower than mine too, but I'm like, I just want somebody who's really looking for love and ready. That's what I mean. Like,
you think Frankie is looking for love?
No, I said that's the only other thing they can do.
Oh.
Separate from, I'm saying I'm going to watch it. I'm saying I think it was smart because they're going to get ratings. I don't disagree with you that it maybe is like what do they call it? The shark episode. What's that?
Jumping the shark.
Jumping the shark.
Yes. Yes.
I feel a little like it could be that, but I just want them, if this doesn't work, they should go back to the recipe or like go to the recipe of not too young, but somebody who's really genuinely looking for love, who's like and the people are looking for love on it. That's the issue, is you're getting all of these people who want to be cast to be famous and be influencers.
100%. That's where they started losing it 5 years ago. They started casting 23-year-old influencers.
That's what I'm saying. That age bracket ain't it. And so we'll see what happens here. I do think it will spice it up, though.
It'll spice it up. That's for damn sure. The question is, will it spice it up on the way to the toilet, or will it actually revive the show? I guess we'll find out.
Okay, let's see.
She is somewhat likable. If she comes in a sincere way, like, I'm going to keep an open mind.
I will say she was very likable on her other show, and I was surprised by it.
I'd say she was medium likable for me.
Okay.
You're
a tough cookie to crack, Monica.
Again, these people who don't have enough going on in their life that they create and find drama to continue to stay in the spotlight. Blah, blah.
Okay. All right. Speaking of what else you
got volunteer.
For us? Go volunteer. Coming from the girl who says do less, your year of do less.
No, I'm just saying, quit being so freaking self-absorbed. Go help someone else. Get off of social media. Go do something for the world that's not so.
All right, do less.
Okay.
I hear you.
All right. All right. Let's get my businessy one out of the way.
You even had a quote that said less volunteering, just so you know, at the beginning.
That was for me. I had plenty of volunteering. I'm saying Frankie.
All right.
Needs to think of herself less.
We'll move on.
Okay. I saw an article that I thought was interesting that introduced a new term for me called sycophany.
Don't ask me to pronounce that, and don't ask me to say what that means.
Sycophant, I think, is the noun of someone who tells you what you want to hear. A yes man.
Like a people pleaser.
Sycophant is the noun, but I don't know if it's sycophany, or how would I even say it with the still emphasis on the S? You've
lost me. Okay, you've lost me.
The article, or there was like some new research that came out from a group called the Rhythm Project that basically tells you, the too long didn't read is AI tells you what you want to hear.
Okay.
AI is a sycophant that is a yes man for you. So you go in there
in a sentence. I still using context clues to try to figure that one out. Continue.
So AI models are 47% more likely than a human friend to engage in the behavior that tells you yes to whatever you put in.
Okay.
I think that's fascinating as we think about like how we're using AI so many times. It's like, it never questions your assumption. It never is like, is that true? Or I don't know about that. It always agrees with you.
Okay. So even if you're asking it questions, it's giving you feedback that you want to hear.
And it has evolved to do this more and more and more because AI models are evolving to user preference. And user preference is getting something like where you like the answer, then you say, I liked that answer.
Yeah.
So then the next time the AI model is going to give you that kind of answer more.
Okay.
So it likes to agree with you. It likes to compliment you. Like, you ask it a question and it wants you to feel good so that you say good answer. Yeah. I think that's really interesting as we think about AI companions, as we think about, like all the different AI use cases, even just I'm looking for information and it's like, oh, you're right. And here's how we could expand on that. Like, well, I'm having an issue here. Oh, that sounds really hard. It's like, why are people falling for these AI love interests and boyfriends and girlfriends?
I find that to be
friends,
oddly,
therapists.
Yeah, oddly fascinating. Yeah, therapists. I didn't think about it from that angle. The whole like relationship AI freaks me out. I'm like, what are people doing? But I guess on the flip side, it would be nice to have a boyfriend that agreed with you all the time.
Totally. Husbands, take note. This is what we want.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some darkness there of like, if you put in stuff, it's going to give you back. We've heard horrible stories of like kids putting stuff in and it giving them bad information, harmful things to do. Yeah. I won't go into that, but I think there's a lot to tap on here, which is like there's a big negative. But if we are aware of it and we know that it's a people pleasing tool, like whatever you say is going to be in there, I do think it's good to know. It's interesting.
It's interesting to think about next time you get an AI answer to something. See if it's agreeing with you. See if it's pumping you up. Because to me, this is the new info You know how like social media became just like silos of information? You always got articles that were aligned with your views. And that's kind of how we got like a lot of political divide here.
Right.
Is, you were reading news that was already aligned with your beliefs.
100%. The algorithm's hitting you with what you
has
want.
that same energy where these AI answers are telling you what you want to hear. I think that is worth mulling over.
The only way to not have it go poorly for you is having the knowledge that this is happening.
Awareness, baby.
Awareness.
So here we go.
All right.
So maybe we should learn this phrase.
What's it again?
Sycophant.
Use it in a sentence.
AI is a sycophant.
Okay. All right.
It's a yes man.
Okay. Food for thought.
What do you got?
Say
it back to me once. I feel like it's like
sycophant.
Yeah.
I crushed it.
Totally. You ready?
Don't ask me in 5 minutes because I just heard it. I can retain it for that long and then I'm moving on. Okay. My thing is new content. We always talk about new things that are coming up. We talk about content a lot. That is charming or good content, something that makes you feel good.
Plus fall content.
Yeah, we're starting to pivot. But this one's actually not like a so feel good one, but I've been enjoying the show. It's a new Netflix show called Zero Day. It's like a political thriller.
Ooh.
Robert De Niro.
Ooh.
Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
More people that I forget right now. Okay. But people that you would recognize.
You already had me.
And it's about like a cyber attack. And Robert De Niro's the president, or wasn't he's an ex-president.
Is she the president now?
Yes. And it's all a little bit about like, we don't know exactly what's going on. I'm a couple episodes in. I really like it. I don't want to do any giveaways.
What's the name of it one more time? I'm into this.
Zero Day.
I think also Chris will watch it with me. Is Phil watching it with you?
Yes, Phil's watching it. And it's just one of those, like we say, the same recipe. It may not be perfect, but I'm liking it. It's intriguing. It's a little bit of a thriller, but not like in a negative way. Like I'm still able to go to bed without bad dreams. But anyways, that's new content that I'm taking in that I wanted to
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a little recap on it because I'll definitely watch that.
Okay, love it. You got any content to...
I do. I've gotten into the new season of Project Runway. Have you seen that there's a new season?
I didn't know there was a new season.
And Heidi's back.
Oh, so, I heard she was coming back.
Christian Siriano's still on there. Love him. Can do no wrong in my mind. Hilarious.
Yeah, love him.
Nina Garcia's still there.
She's a staple for me.
Love her. Yeah. Classy, idolize her. She's great.
Totally.
We have the new judge instead of
Michael.
Who is the designer? I actually love his stuff.
Michael? Did I say that wrong? Wasn't he one of them?
Yeah, Brandon Maxwell. Brandon Maxwell.
Oh, yes, I do like him.
I really liked him, but he's off. He's out.
Okay.
So anyways, we can cut all of this. But the new Brandon Maxwell is Law Roach, the stylist. Who has long hair. He works with like Zendaya, who always looks phenomenal.
I know. Yes. Okay. Yeah,
I mean, huge personality. They definitely were adding a little spice in there with like his I hate it and like all
I love a good personality in a judge. And like when you have your staples, like Nina Garcia is going to give it to you straight, but she's not like too aggressive.
Right. He's aggressive, but in a way that makes it pretty entertaining.
Okay. I love it.
And he's saying some of the stuff I was saying in my head, like, oh, I hate it. You know? So anyways.
I want somebody opinionated, especially when it comes to fashion. Like I don't want to hurt people's feelings too much, but you need somebody to do it in the right way.
He's not worried about that. I will tell you that. He is unbothered.
He's the new Simon. Okay.
Exactly. So anyways, it's been a fun watch. And Grace, who got a sewing machine for her birthday, has this book where she's sketching all these clothes that she thinks we're going to make. But she's so cute to watch it with, even though the language is definitely...
I was going to say, is it kid-appropriate language?
She's probably on the younger side. I wouldn't let Cal watch it. It's just they use poor language to each other too much. But I will say I'm starting to trust her with some of the language. She knows the bad words and like won't repeat them.
Mm-hmm.
But the creativity side of it to me feels like really lovely. So
love that.
She will watch it and she'll be sketching when they're sketching, and like, you know, they'll have a challenge and she's like, this is what I would do. I don't know. I'm really charmed by it. So.
I do think that gets them thinking in a creative way. I love it. And just the ability that people have the skill sets to create things from scratch and like, you know, with style. I love it. Oh,
so fun. And then, you know, every runway, she and I are going, love it. You know, it's like we're judging it together, which is like a fun co-viewing experience. So that's been great. And then this will surprise no one, but the WNBA playoffs just started.
Okay.
So excited to continue to watch that. My Valkyries lost yesterday, which was sad, but you know, they play again Wednesday and I think they can do it. Come on.
Well, and Caitlin Clark getting hurt. I know different team, but want, little bummer.
Little bummer. But anyways, WNBA playoffs, watch them. Okay. They're still going on when this airs.
Well, this is almost a flip of it, which is I can't get into Dancing with the Stars. A new season came out. And if you tell me Dylan Efron is on it and I'm still having a hard time getting into it, you know, it is what it is. But I'll dabble.
I was going to watch it for him, but I haven't started yet.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could get into it together because I used to watch the show and it is charming. But after a couple of years, I just dropped off, and it depends the cast. I mean, it really does. It's like sometimes you get people you want to watch and other times you don't. And I just have not gotten back into it.
Here's what I like about the show, the actual dancing, if I like the person.
Yeah.
So I'm more likely to probably want to YouTube just Dylan's performances.
Mm-hmm. See if there's any shirtless ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's the outfit?
Yeah.
Can he move those hips? These are questions I need to know the answer to. But I don't really want to hear like a judge critique over like a, you know, little toe step. I don't care. I'm just there for the entertainment of the thing.
I agree.
And the show's cheesy. It's too cheesy for me. Like all the things around it, the interviews, I don't know, just the style of it is like borderline campy.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think that's why it lost me, is it just went a little too far. And again, if I want to see a couple dances that pop up, I love it. You know, I'll see a dance or two and not have to watch the whole season and still get enough.
But after this, I'm going to YouTube, see if I can find his first dance.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it yet. So, all right, maybe it's worth it.
Should we do a co-viewing and a talk through maybe?
Oh my gosh, that would be a fun topic.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's try it. That would be silly.
That would be funny. Okay. And then the last thing I'll say is I didn't also watch the full thing of the VMAs because I don't like those types. It's just like I'm not sitting down and taking that content because you get enough clips on social media of what you need to see. But does anything make you feel more old? I was just going to say that. I'm like, who are these people? What is this? We always joke about us not being up on trends, but I'm like, I'm watching people and I'm like, I went down a whole rabbit hole of Tate McRae or whoever that new Britney Spears is and like all the things. And I'm like,
Tate McRae's actually, I like a couple of those songs though.
I will say I like some of her songs. I started to go down. Now my whole algorithm is dancing.
Bananas. I'm looking at some of this fashion.
It's like the fashion, a couple clips of the performances. I do love the performances.
I didn't even know Doja Cat looked like this. I'm like literally like, oh, that's what you look like?
Yeah. Yeah, you're old.
Sabrina Carpenter looks like a babe.
Mm-hmm. In her performance, I've watched a couple clips of. Tate McRae's was a good dance. Tate McRae's was exactly like a Britney Spears dance, so I, of course, went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some enjoyable parts. I at least appreciate that more than any other like show because there's performances and it brings entertainment to me, which I love.
How old is Lenny Kravitz and why is he still hot? How is this man? He's not aging.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is he secretly getting the Kris Kardashian like facelift and we just don't know it because he's got the hair kind of covering up his facelift lines?
What is the Drop Dead Gorgeous movie where they take like a magic potion?
A hot 60-year-old. Damn.
Yeah, he's taking that magic potion.
He is. He's made a deal with the devil. I think it's official.
I'd put a couple other people in that category too.
My God, I think Sierra's
still hot.
I think Sierra's like still hot. Stunning. Golly, can I look like her?
Sierra, like Russell Wilson, Sierra.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very good looking.
Gorgeous. I mean, that face is like...
She's had a lot of kids too. You know, I love to be like, well, I haven't had kids yet. Or, you know, like, call me after your third kid.
Yeah, 100%. Call me after you're a mom. It's like, okay, you did.
She's on like receipts. Baby 4. I'm like,
she's got receipts.
Yeah, exactly.
not loving Tate McRae's outfit here, which looks like lingerie.
Watch her performance, similar to lingerie, but entertaining.
Ooh, Jessica Simpson.
I love it. I said this a couple podcasts ago. I'm here for her comeback. And I don't like people on social media roasting her because, yeah, I mean, she's had her lips done. I feel protected.
I was just going to say, she looks awfully plasticky.
Well, they're like, is she on something? Because they keep doing clips of like interviews. She's just talking normal. She's like a little ditzy. She's talking like she used to, and they're acting like she's like lost it. I'm like, she's not lost it.
They just don't know her backstory like we do. They didn't watch the show.
Exactly. So I'm protective of her.
Yeah, I will say it's the lips. You can always tell when someone did the filler of the lips because they start talking funny. I do. I'm anti-lip filler.
Me too, but I am noticing my top lip is getting thinner and thinner, but I can't. It never looks natural to me, a lip filler.
Well, here's what I'll say. Maybe some people are doing it and I don't notice it because it looks good. Maybe I'm only noticing when they've done too much.
Yeah.
But I don't like the look where it looks like you had your lips filled.
Yeah.
But also I'm on team who cares? Do what you want to do.
Yeah, always. You do you.
You do you. Everyone you do you. But also your lips look weird when you put too much in them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is fun. Little fashion. People get real weird at the VMAs too, trying to make the list.
I kind of appreciate that too. I just don't want boring anymore. I mean, I like classic, but I like a little like something. Give me something to talk about.
Well, they're doing that.
All right. What else you got? You got any other topics?
Okay, let me go back. That was fun. No. Oh, golf. The only other thing I put on here was, I had this fun golf 2 days last week. And I used to have this mental model of golf of like, oh, it takes so much time. These men are out there. I was mostly on the receiving end of a golf trip that my husband, or like a golf outing that was somehow 6 hours. And I had a negative about it. But I will say, you know what I decided it is? Being outside with friends is amazing. Like going to restaurants, great, hanging out in the kitchen, eating food, great. But there's something really lovely about being outside with your friends.
Yeah.
And this is a built-in way to do that. And if the weather's nice and, it can have booze or it cannot have booze.
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday had lots of booze.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It was like one of the first times where I was like, this is relaxing. And this is like a good way to bond. The other twosome that we were with, I knew one of them sort of from tennis and one was brand new. And I felt like I came out of it with 2 new friends. We always talk about like how to make connections in your 40s.
Well, it's just like experiences. So this is a way to experience things with new moms or people and like bond with them. I love it. I'm like so here for golf.
It's a frustrating game, but also it's like if you stop caring and you're just there for the relaxation of it all, it can be lovely. So I guess I thought on my negative, this takes too long. And now I'm sort of like, I kind of get this.
Yeah.
And I still don't have time to do it often, but I like this maybe version of my next 20 years that has more golf in it.
I love that because that is I told you this is my plan is to do more golf. I've been doing it a little bit. I love it. I love the outfits. I mean, I'm here for an outfit. It's not, I'm going to add it to my obsession. I have a different obsession, but one of my outfits that I got to wear to one of Ace's events, Travis Matthews has a line out and
for men or for women?
I didn't know this until last week, but there is a woman's line. Oh, and there's a set that I'm obsessed with. So I will tag it.
I can't wait to see it.
But like, I love golf for all the reasons like that. But you're right. It's outdoors. It's fun. It's time. Guys are doing it right. One, the hobby's long, so you get time away, right? But you could also do it with your significant other, and it's great. We've been doing it with our kids at times, and it's great.
Yeah.
And also, when I went to Pinehurst for Ace's event, all of the people at Pinehurst, which is a very nice golf course, was groups of men. All different ages. They're doing something right. I thought it had like a resort feel. It was so fun. I thought we need to get involved in this. Like I know that there are women golfers, but like a lot of my friends are not on this. Like, let's go on a golf trip. They're doing something right. Now, do I need to do 36 holes in a day? Hell no. I'll do 9 to 18. But like, I just like the energy. These golf trips are charming. It's great.
18 is the max I think I can do in a day. Because even at the end of 18, I was like, woof. There, 15 feels perfect. 14 maybe.
Yeah.
But I wasn't rushed. It was enjoyable. I golfed 2 18s, like one Thursday, one Friday. Yeah. And I got better Friday because I just golfed the day before. Part of it's like before I was going weeks or months in between playing. So I never got better. So I felt like, I got better because I had just done it. The one thing, golf is expensive, I will say. Yeah, it's like, this is like not super approachable for everyone. But I do, even a community course, even 9 holes. But
my favorite course is down the street. That's 5 minutes from our house. It's a community course that's like dirt cheap and anybody can play.
Yeah.
It's great. And we take the kids over there because it's not that serious. No one cares, It's like,
if you need a friend, if you move to a new area and you need some mom friends or some lady friends,
great.
I'm telling you, pick up golf.
Yeah. It's great. Because they have local events here.
You also get paired. Yeah, you can go in these events or once you start meeting a couple of them, then you get invited to something else that somebody else is doing.
It's all ranges of ability. And they will pair you up with people in your range. So you don't have to feel scared going into it and being a terrible golfer. There's a lot of terrible golfers out there just looking to have fun. Like,
can I also say all ages? So,
one
of the things I've enjoyed about tennis is I'm getting to know, women that's kids are out of the house or in college or like a little bit different age cohort. Golf has that same thing. It's like you can have these friends at different life stages. And that was something that was missing from my life for a long time. I only had friends that were my same age and same everything. And it's nice to have these.
Hear somebody in a different stage of life. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Adds perspective.
I don't know though. You're gonna go all in on tennis and golf. Might be a lot. You're gonna have to like pick and choose some days.
That's the problem. I don't have enough space with tennis to do golf right now. But what I did do is think a decade from now, 2 decades from now, 3 decades from now, I can see how this is a really enjoyable part of life.
Well, and I joked about like the guy trips and we could take girl trips to these amazing places around the country, but like that would be really fun to do with Phil. Like I would love to go with my husband.
Golf with you, I don't think.
No, he does. He asks me all the time.
Okay.
This is not me putting it out there. I'll get him on the podcast. I'll get a clip of him saying it. You won't see the like little knife,
a dagger in his
side. Yeah, exactly. But he says he wants to go on these trips with me, and he wants to golf when we're older. It's like when the kids are a little bit older and those are more obtainable. Like that would be so fun to do.
Totally. Well, I'm into this, so maybe you can invite Chris and I, and we'll join you.
Okay, I love that.
Love this for us. Love this for us.
Well, shall we move to the tech tip?
Sure. This was a little bit self-serving, but we launched last week. We got so much great feedback. There was a little bit of confusion about like, how does this number work? So I thought I would carve out a little time to explain the Sage Haven number one more time. So in a nutshell, if your kid uses Sage Haven, when you onboard them, we issue a Sage Haven number. And I realized like in my little bubble out here, everyone understands like a Google Voice number and a VoIP, voice over IP number, which is different than like a number that you get at the carrier level. It's just a fake internet number that works the same way. But I realized a lot of normal people are like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I've never heard of that before. So what happens is you still have your number from the carrier, but we issue a separate number. And then when messages, it works the same way. So from any other phone, any other messaging service, or soon voice calling service, you call the Sage Haven number, and all of those messages and calls go into the Sage Haven app. So you could still have a carrier number. You just wouldn't share the carrier number to kind of force everything for your kid on to the Sage Haven ecosystem so that you can get the parent supervision, so that you can get the AI moderation. So we issue this number, you can download the new contact, and then you share that contact with people to push everything through Sage Haven. So that's how it's interoperable. So I just thought I would double click.
Yeah, it doesn't give you a new number. It doesn't take away your new number, I should say. If you have a phone already and you have a number, it doesn't take that away. You just are issued a new number for people to specifically message.
Yeah. And so like, let's say your kid is already in an iMessage group chat with 50 people. They would just say, hey, everybody, here's my new number. they would add their Sage Haven number onto that group thread before they leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then they would just stop using that old number. And instead, now they would just use Sage Haven.
Yeah.
So anyways, okay. Hopefully that clarifies it a pinch.
Yeah. Great.
What's your obsession?
My obsession is, and it's not the Travis Matthews outfit, but I will post that here too, because the golf set was just really cute, really flattering. Loved it. But my obsession is I got Target marketed by Sean Johnson for Beam for Kids. It's her supplement.
I have seen it. Mm-hmm. She's very
basically
likable,
powder. She's likable, and I didn't want to do it, but I have been thinking more about, like, we do make shakes and things, but this would be easy. Protein in the morning. It gets you, if you start looking about different ones, like Haya is another one that gets a lot out there, and those are probably the top two as far as health, as far as my research.
For kids.
That one for kids. That one, like Beam, kind of came out as like one of the top ones because you get a lot of the supplement. Like if you take a multivitamin, you could actually replace your multivitamin with just this, but it's fine to take both. But it's very easy. It's just like basically powder that you mix with water or milk, whatever you choose. And the flavor, the number one flavor is chocolate. So you basically can give your kids a chocolate shake in a very quick and easy way. And it's giving them all the nutrition that they need. And
have you tried it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we got it. Kids like it. Kid approved. Easy to make.
Are you doing water or milk, or are you putting in smoothies?
We've done water. We just mix it with water and kind of have it in the morning. But I have been thinking I might test it with milk too, because I'm fine. I think that would be it might taste a little bit better even for them, but they're not complaining. So
I'm interested in this because we do the multivitamin. And I will say I did just get that new vitamin specific for growing pains. Since the kids were like in that era.
And you don't have to replace it. It's just like a nice to have, they're getting good things and it's good ingredients and clean. And
isn't there a thing though where you can take too many vitamins?
I'm sure. But like, I think that this one's like I don't think it's going to be too much, but look it up. Look it up.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily saying you need to replace it. It just said you could.
Okay.
And it comes with like a frother. I already had one. I didn't need to get it, but you basically just froth it up. Hand it to them. So easy.
I think I'll try this, especially Calvin. He's not one who will love a vegetable or like he's my picky eater. Grace, I feel like eats a good variety of foods in her diet. Yeah. Calvin is, tricky to get all those healthy stuff down his gullet.
Yeah. Down his gullet. All right. What's your obsession?
Okay. Again, in all my fall fashion pinning that I haven't even purchased yet, I have been wanting a mixed metal watch band. Can you see it for my Apple Watch? So I just bought this one off Amazon for $20.
Really love it.
And when I was at the golf event, I got this link. It was a permanent. Have you ever heard of these permanent bracelets where they weld them on? I actually had her add a clasp because I need to get MRIs every year for breast cancer screening. But I'm not going to take it off. So I have this new rose gold little thing and the new so I'm just like kind of loving my little stack here.
I love the stack. You definitely have to link that because that's a very classic looking Apple Watch. I like that. It's nice.
Well, and they had it in a bunch of different, you could go all gold, all silver, yellow gold in the middle, rose gold. So because I had the rose gold watch face, I got silver and rose gold and I'm really loving it and it's really comfortable.
I love a stack too. And I think that lifetime jewelry is super weird. I don't like the idea of it being stuck on my wrist the whole time. So I like that they can add a clasp too, because they have good stuff. I've been seeing it at some of the like local places here and, they'll have like a pop-up and I'll walk by and like, I don't know if I want you to put that on my arm forever, but I like that you can almost
always add the clasp. Well, I like just the metal's so good. You can take showers with it. It's not like, I don't know. I call it Madewell level, but it's like the Madewell. It looks nice. It's trendy, but like it just doesn't last. If you take a shower in it, it's green and weird. It's like
I was talking about with my earrings. I need better earrings because I sometimes get the green, and I'm like, oh no, that's.
So I feel like if they're using the kind of materials that could never come off, you also know that it's like a little bit higher quality.
Good point. Okay.
Yeah,
I love it.
Good. Well, lots of good stuff. And now I'm going to go watch this Zac Efron. Sorry, Dylan. My sincere apologies.
Don't you do that to him.
Don't you do that to our sweet Dylan.
Spoken like the sister who is always behind you in basketball and things. Don't you dare do that to Dylan.
Don't you dare call
He's having his moment.
And I totally fell in love with him at Traders. So I am like hook, line, and sinker on Team Dylan. So let's go watch his Dancing with the Stars before we do any real work here.
I love
Capiche?
it. All right. I'm on board.
Okay, cool. If you haven't reviewed this podcast, please rate us 5 stars. We'd love that. And share it with some friends. Like, mention us to a friend who you think would like it.
Refer our podcast if you're having laughs.
Podcast. And check out the Sage Haven app. SageHavenForKids.com is the website. You can get a link to the App Store. Just search for it in the App Store. iOS only right now. I know we got a lot of feedback for Android coming soon. Mm-hmm. And then follow us on Insta. We're growing. Sage Sisters Podcast on Instagram, where we post some funny clips, and hopefully we'll make your feed. And Sage Haven for Kids and Sage Parents. Those are the 3 Instagram handles. Did I get them all?
You got them. That's them. That's a wrap.
All right. Lilas, Ann.
Lilas.